Hello and welcome to part 3 of Mega Man X4. We're not quite ready to go to the next Maverick yet because we just got Rising Fire, so we're going to head back into Web Spider stage to get the heart tank that we couldn't get before. And we're a lot more decked out this time. Look at me, I'm beautiful. I'm powerful and beautiful. I'm really happy that X4's armor set is the one that lived on, mostly because of the appearances of the Ultimate Armor, though the Force Armor itself also appears in X5, as I mentioned. But I'm really happy that this is the form of X that's lived on the most, just because, honestly, I think X4 is his best armor set. Not so much in the way it looks, I don't mind it, but I don't know what I'd call my favorite armor design. But just the way it performs, I love all the functions of it, you know, the hover not so much, but the plasma shot, the infinite ammo, the Giga Crash, the Nova Strike, that's what it's called. There's just so many. Unfortunately, the infinite ammo does get nerfed in the later games. They do just get rid of that function, just because it was so broken. But while it appears in this game, it's really nice. I kind of wish that the Ultimate Armor held on to the infinite weapon energy thing, even if the Force Armor reappearing in X5 didn't hold on to it. I wish the Ultimate Armor did, just because, you know, fucking it's the Ultimate Armor. It's cool if it has a bonus function like that. You know, for a mostly cheat code item, having a really cool bonus function like that. Okay, I can just jump over that one. Just having a cool little bonus function like infinite weapon energy is really nice. Yeah, so we unfortunately have to go through a good chunk of this stage before we get to the section with the heart tank. So the plasma shots are really good at taking out these hives, because it just rips through them all and it destroys the hives immediately. And it's awesome. I'll take that. This is also the game to introduce the idea that every time you get health, even if your weapon energy isn't, even if your health bar isn't filled, then you get some stuff into your sub tank. It saves time just because the later games stopped having good areas to grind. So yeah, you can destroy some of these. You burn that one away, whatever. And there's a heart tank. Let's just take that. And now we've done that, now let's head over to the next boss, Frost Walrus, because this was the time when Capcom was really into doing big frost guys. This, along with Frost Man from Mega Man 8, protects the secret weapon which lies inside the snow base. I'm glad I can read that. Can't put the text above him. Hey, it's our good friend Billzard Buffalo. How you doing there, buddy? See ya. So there's your little cameo. Ain't that nice? Boop. Don't go down there yet. Heart tank. Yeah, this stage is full of ice. It's slippery. Though it doesn't prevent you from climbing on the walls, thankfully. And look, it even makes perfect ice ladders for me. Gotta love how thoughtful they are. And even an extra life. If only the extra life was made of ice. These parts are thankfully covered in snow, so they're not slippery. Though once you get over to the incline, then you start sliding down it. Whoa. Watch out for the snowboarders. Thankfully, they're the ones on the jet boards this time and not you. Yeah, you gotta... Ooh. Don't go down there yet. That's a new item in this game. That is an EX tank. It's worthless, but I'm gonna get it anyway because it's part of the game. Oh, damn it. Messed up. Almost. Not quite. I only have a couple shots at this. There you go. Air dash is much more useful for that. So what the EX tank does is, you know how every time you get a game over and you continue, you have 2 lives when you come back? That gives you 4. Which is nice, because lives are fucking worthless in this game, so who cares? But it's part of the game. It's an item, so I gotta get it. You just gotta go down here. That brings you to the mini-boss. Which, thankfully, I can still continue to use his weakness on, because I only need uncharged shots for you. Oh yeah, and there's Chill Penguin in the background there. Just keep hitting him with fire. Also, destroy his... all that free damage I was able to take. Ow. He hit me, but he's dead now. So it don't matter. And that brings us to the second half of the stage with a lot more cheery tune. I like to call it Christmassy, because it kind of is. And we still have another item in this stage to get. There are so many freaking items in this stage. We got the heart tank, we got the EX tank. Now we need to get the weapon tank, which is buried in a block of ice. Right around here. Ow. It's fine now. Ow. Oh, give me that. It's health. I want it. There it is, right there. And it's mine. Weapon tank is also worthless, because, I don't know, a sub-tank for weapon energy? Why would I need that? Why wouldn't I need that in a game where there's an upgrade that gives you infinite weapon energy? Yep. Okay, he didn't freeze over much of that. So yeah, there's these little ice phoenix guys. If you hit them, if you don't destroy them when they appear on screen, then they'll freeze over a section of the stage. It's more dangerous than it would be normally, but it's not that big a deal. Look at that, the lingering plasma shot protected me from that bullet. Sometimes you just gotta love little functions like that. And there we are, end of the stage. Now we get to go take on Frost Walrus. Whose floor is a little foggy right now. He takes big steps. They sent a kid like you after me. I promise to end this quickly. I don't know what kind of a voice I'm doing there. I'm trying to imitate, like, the fact that he's got tusks. So it's, like, hard for him to talk. You know? But I don't know. For some reason, I always tend to go into, like, a Sean Connery sort of thing. Ow, and I keep walking into him. Yeah, you can score the extra hits on him while he's moving. There you go. That's how you score 2 extra hits. And now just stand right here and keep hitting him. Just think, that wouldn't be feasible if you didn't have infinite weapon energy. I really can't believe they thought that was a good idea. Like, yeah, let's just give them infinite weapon energy. I'm not complaining, but it's just such a weird thing to do. That gets us Frost Tower. It probably isn't a bad weapon. It's a big block of ice. I don't know, man. By the way, it's time for our ride chaser with Jet Stingray. Getting an escape to the sea. What city, though? They say the city, so it should be important, but what city? Okay, so this is our Ride Chaser stage, and unlike Overdrive Ostrich's stage in X2, you can't get off this Ride Chaser. You are stuck on here the entire time, so this stage is an auto-scroller. It makes a lot of people don't like getting the items in this stage, though I think their anger is more pointed at X5's iteration, just because that is a lot harder. You just have to know where the items are. Like right now, don't jump. There's the heart tank. The sub-tank, a little bit later on, requires a bit more precise positioning. But if you know it's there, you can get it. Yeah, the problem is mostly lies with the X5's version of the stage, which is really a problem because it's 8 items that you have to all get in succession, and they're all very specifically placed. You have to get it in a certain order. Not a certain order, but you do have to play the stage like in a certain exact way to get all the items in that stage, which on my practice run of X5 took me many tries. I did it though, so I'm hoping that I have the muscle memory back to do it without much trouble on my recording. I'm not holding out much hope. And yes, that carries over to still have it here. I like the little splashing water effect. I don't know why, but I do. The Jet Stingray's there. He'd fire off his weapons, but use your little dash there, and you can get rid of him so he's not a concern anymore. Oh, that was a little close. Yeah, I do tend to take a lot of damage, but, you know, it's just damage. It's not that much of a threat to me. There we go. Unfortunately, hurting him doesn't affect him in the boss fight. I wish it did, but perfect. Oh, there we go. That's close. There you go. That took me 2 tries on my first playthrough. First recording. I need to keep stressing that. If I say first playthrough, I'm referring to the last recording. I feel like that needs to be noted. I'm impressed that you found me. But your search is over. Get ready, X. Jet Stingray is possibly the best example of a boss being completely broken with a pattern. Okay, there we go. Now I've officially got him stuck in the pattern. All you gotta do is just jump up, hit him with Frost Tower, and there you go. He will stay in this pattern forever. It's a little bit more difficult with Zero, because while you can do the same thing with Zero's ice attack, his ice attack is a downward stab, so it's really difficult to get high enough to hit him with a downward stab. Usually you'll have to use the double jump, which you should have by this point. I forget who gives it to you. Actually, it could be Jet Stingray. It might be Jet Stingray who gives it to you. I don't remember. It's actually been a bit of time since I played the game as Zero. I don't know, because I like playing the game as that. I like playing the game as Zero, probably more, but it's fun to play as X. You know, I like getting all the armor upgrades. I like getting the special weapons. It's more traditional. I like having long-range attacks. It gets us Ground Hunter, where you fire little mice. They call them stingrays, but they're mice. And now, Final Maverick / Beast, because Capcom also like doing slash guys, along with / Man from Mega Man 7. Whenever he points his face up like that, I've never been able to tell what it is. It's hard for me to explain without the visual aid anymore, but his mane, like the big spiky mane, I always thought was kind of like, I've always seen it as kind of like Teasel Bond hair. So I guess what's supposed to be his chin turns into like a face. And it's very odd. I don't think there's any proper way to explain it, but I feel like only once I've been able to actually see what it's supposed to be. Like I've actually been able to make it out. Ooh, 1 up. Thank you. Oh, this guy was smarter. I love the fact that it's like he defends the military train to protect the supply of goods, and that's why his goons are continuously breaking off all his cars with all the goods. And I guess it's for the greater good, I suppose. But I can also just destroy his goods as much as I want. Except for these ones, though. These ones are well protected. I saw that one coming. I'm honestly not too worried about my performance, just because I know I'm not going to have much trouble with this game. I mean, technically, just for the fact that I didn't spend forever getting the arm capsule, means that I'm doing better than I did back in the first recording. God, look at that plasma shot. Mwah! 2 shots, baby. How can anyone not like the plasma shot? How can anyone not prefer the plasma shot? It's just good. And this stage is home to this section of the stage is home to 2 things. First off, coming right up around here. Oh, more ride armor enemies. I wonder if that could mean more ride armor. Ow, he just really charged in there. Yep, there it is. Just head right on over, and it's the punchy ride armor again. Okay, so it's home to a ride armor. And it's also home to the easiest upgrade to get. Only beaten by the boot upgrade in X1 that you were forced to get. Because you can destroy the cars. Look at that, heart tank. Oh no, I destroyed the car. It just fell onto an easy platform, a pedestal. Whether the car is destroyed or not, the heart tank is on a pedestal. Like, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. No matter what. You have to really be purposefully trying to jump over it in order to miss it. They must have just given up at that point and be like, yeah, whatever, we'll just put the heart tank there. We don't care. You can't really hide it in a stage like this. I mean, I'm sure you can if you can find a way, but whatever. Alright, everyone off the train. No, you don't. Get away from me. This is my track, because the tracks are destroyed. We could have made it through here, I'm sure. Trains are powerful machines. Trains are good. I like trains. I have the other sub-tank. Yes, I do. I have 2 sub-tanks. I'm pretty sure the only thing I'm missing now is the armor capsule. I miss, I'll be honest, I miss X3's ability to just look at the stage select screen and see, okay, what items do I have, which ones am I still missing? That was just a really convenient feature. Because it means I don't have to, like, carefully remember whether I have every item in the game or not. Pretty sure I got 2 sub-tanks, the weapon tank, the sub-tank. 2 sub-tanks, the weapon tank, the EX tank. I've got all 8 hard tanks. I've got everything, I'm sure. Challenging my unit was both foolish and reckless. You are nothing more than my prey, one that is soon to be retired. And this fight's real easy, because first off, he starts the fight by growling, which just gives you a free hit. You don't even have to worry about missing that first hit, and we've got him in the pattern. This is it, boys and girls. Mostly boys, because I've checked my YouTube analytics. For the longest time, it was just 100% boys. No girls watch my videos. I don't know what changed that. I haven't really done anything. Come on, you telling me? You telling me the games I talk about don't appeal to girls? Come on. Tell me girls don't care about my review of... about my video about why Granberria is the hottest girl ever? You telling me that doesn't appeal to girls? Yeah. Twin Slasher. So yeah, there's 2 twin attacks. There's Twin Slasher and Double Cyclone. The Repliforce has begun assembling. Where are they? The spaceport. They plan to take off into space from the spaceport. Hurry, we have to stop the Colonel. Oh, that sounds dangerous. I sure wish we didn't have something else to do right now. And we're still missing one eye. We're still missing the armor capsule, so we gotta head on over here. And unfortunately, it's in the second half of the stage. Let's see how many meteors I get hit with this time. Ow. I just got whacked on the head there. That's fine, though. Who doesn't love a good whacking? And who doesn't love getting those health drops to fill up my sub-tanks? Oop. The hitboxes on those, like, arcs of flame is kind of weird. And, yep, I almost slipped through. Yeah, because they, like, stop for a second, but then they come right back. I guess, yeah, maybe it's not that hard to dodge. And I'm just an idiot. I love the creative names of these stages. Like, this is Volcano Area. Like, how long did it take you to come up with a name like that? Uh-oh, this platform's getting destroyed. It's a good thing I'm already off it, and none of the other platforms are in danger of getting destroyed. Oop. Look at that. Okay. Once again, I was about to say, look at that, I'm dodging the meteors this time, and then immediately I get hit. How does this keep happening? So, yep, just head on up there. Where's Twin Slasher? Charge it on up, and boop. Destroy. And there's the armor. I don't know if I'm pretty sure it decreases the damage you take normally, so that's just always a nice thing to have. But it also gives you access to the Nova Strike. Take enough damage to fill it up, like the Giga Crash from X2. And you can fire off you can charge forward in a really damaging air dash. But you only get it once, so unless you have the ultimate armor where you get it infinitely, I don't really recommend it. Anyway, that's going to do it for part 3 of Mega Man X4. Tune in next time, we're heading to the spaceport, and we're going to take out the Space Colonel before he can go to space from the spaceport. See you then.